big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And we are underway from the Superdome. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Throwing, Shuck. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
That's good for the Saints. First down. 1st and 10.
Here's Shuck. This one complete. It's Devon Vele. Ball on the 39. Here's the 2nd and 4. They'll throw. Here's Shuck. Little short pass here to Hill. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
A 7-yard gain. And the Saints, 1st down. 1st and 10.
To the air again. Here's Shuck. Over the middle. He finds Vele. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. To throw now, Shuck. This one taken in by Olave. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd.
Now Shuck.
At the Bills' 35-yard line.
That's out to Hill, right side complete.
5-yard gain on the play. That's another Saints.
To throw is Shuck. But the man is tipped in. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Shuck now to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal.
And the Saints, 1st down.
Kamara is into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. So good field position for the Bills as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Here's Allen. Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Bills with the football as we start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up. Up the middle, it's Cook. Yeah, good work there in open space. He's got this all the way down now to the 32. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down. 3-4 defense, and that O-line really dominated the D-line on that play.
And think of it this way. With a 3-4, you have a natural bubble over each guard because those guys don't have defenders over them. Oftentimes, if you want to run up the middle, they can get upfield and get on the linebackers right now, and that gives the running back a heck of a chance to get into the secondary.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Cooks motions to the left. Now a first carry for their fullback. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
And that's why the fullback position was created. You just want a big, strong, powerful guy you can hand the ball to and pick up good yardage.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Davis, he'll try to run for it. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Motion man is Shakir. Well, a fake on the jet sweep as they run with Cook up the middle. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And now they'll throw with Allen. That's caught by Kincaid, working the middle of the field. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
Third and 5. Allen now looks to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. They'll run with Cook. Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
An awful lot of congestion in the middle third of the field, but how about our defensive tackle right there? He didn't just hold the line, he provided some push and smacked the ball carrier down for a loss.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on second and goal here. They try again with Cook. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It'll be a gain of 4, but it will bring us now to a third and goal. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here brings up third.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
Big play coming here. It's third and goal. Allen. Now he'll tuck this and run. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. That's caught. Kincaid for the Bills touchdown. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Bills take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Allen will try to throw for it. It's complete. And this play is not going to work. He stopped short of the goal line, and this will remain a 7-6 ball game. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. And what's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people would think losing.
Down the right sideline. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Dalton Kincaid with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. So now Allen and the Bills going to stay out and go for two.
The Bills are lining up.
They'll look to throw. And they don't get it. They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Saints 7. That Raiders is set to kick off.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just already know our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are we going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
So offside's the call, and they understandably decline it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out. But all the game management stuff, trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making process.
Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 45.
Chuck again. That's caught. The tight end Hill. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 42. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 42-yard line. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
8 yards on the pick.
From the 35, here's second and a couple.
At the 35-yard line.
Kamara up the middle. And he'll go down at the 28. 7 yards there and a first down.
That's another Saints first down.
Working out of the gun here, Shuck. Over the middle, complete. That's Hill. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
First down.
Now back to throw. The pass caught by Olave. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 10-yard line.
From the gun, Shuck. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Once you get into the red zone, space is at a premium for receivers to try and operate and shake themselves free. That one's incomplete.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Ready. Hiking 18.
To the air once more, Shuck. Able to find the open man, that's complete. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. Here's Shuck out of the shotgun. And it's caught. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And that'll make it 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
They'll run it with Kamara. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Alvin Kamara His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints have retaken a third-quarter lead.
Sometimes offense can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
The Saints will line up for the two-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. So that effort gives him a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, that's really good strategy because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage. At least give your team a fighting chance.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
The 36-yard line.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left. Oh, and they sent the man in motion too late. This is going to be a delay.
So that flag will set him back 5 yards.
Cook following the penalty. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. That'll bring up 3rd and 8.
He had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down.
Hey, hold. Alert. You go.
Now Allen. And he is caught. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49. He really hasn't been able to get on track running the football, averaging less than 4 yards a carry.
Yeah, I think that they're going to enjoy the film session because all the defenders are filling their proper gaps on just about every play. And you know what they always say for a defensive coach? When I click off this film, I better see 11 jerseys in the picture going after the ball carrier.
They run it again with Cook. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory.
It's not a huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the game with averages of 5 or 6 yards per touch, you'll take that every single time.
The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is third down. Allen going to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bills first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's first and 10 now.
Cook up the gut. And he'll take it down to the 30-yard line.
Martin, you got to like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 30-yard line.
Now second down and a few inches.
They'll try the middle with Cook. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back.
Here's first and 10.
From the pistol, they run it with Cook. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Here comes second down. Allen. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans.
Weak ass bitch.
Picked off by Alontae Taylor.
Twisting my words and bringing it to pass, baby, you know that you better than that. I don't got time to deal with the drama. I want the Chanel and I got your back. I promise that I would've never gotten phone if I knew I would get so attached. Promise that I would've never hit the road if I knew that you were coming back. Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
Stressing, quit stressing. You should already know how I'm stepping. Saying you want love for the essence. This time I'll be the one to address it. No ABCs, but I got that for your efforts. New Van Cleef for the necklace. Being that voice in the trenches, so tell me what's your preference. I'ma keep my cool if you stay composed. And when your boy gets home, I don't wanna hear no chat about. If you ain't got proof, then leave it alone. I'm on the road trying to keep us afloat. While you want space and a reason to grow. If things are best left kept on the low, then I think you should leave that after the tone.
Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
See, I would've done anything for you. Now you won't pick up when I call ignore you. It was late night texting to a yawning. Nowadays I'm overthinking till the morning. Switched up and turned without a warning, but I know my heart forever bleed. Truth is, the strangers like magicians. Never knew them tricks were up your sleeve.
Hey, I'm sick of this back and forth. It's starting to get contagious. I had to put the bridges out you built. What I felt inside would have been outrageous. Stop acting, think I believe that. That's catfish, poor performance. Watch your number, please, or contact. Buzz you up so I can call that a ballin'.
Can't tell me like, what do you want? Yeah, tell me like, what do you need? French tip when you're doing your feet. New LV when you fly overseas. Call plumbing cause I'm at a band swimming cause I'm in a deep. Don't call me, you already know.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Crescent City of New Orleans and the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Houston Texans and the New Orleans Saints. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. Off we go here in New Orleans. Here's Tremon Smith on the return. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
What's up?
On play action, Stroud. He's going to air one out right away. And the Saints are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
I'll tell you what, Mike, if you thought this place was rocking before, after that interception, it just took this atmosphere to a whole nother level. And now let's see if this offense can come out, take a deep breath, deal with some of these early emotions, and take advantage and strike for some points.
They'll throw to begin with Shuck. Here's a screen coming for Kamara. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. From the 22 now, here's second down and 4. From the gun, it's Shuck. And it's a reception for Taysom Hill. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
For the Saints, first down. First and 10.
Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. It is second and 6.
Second and 6 at the 9-yard line.
The air once more. Shuck. They're called in at the 2. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal. Throwing again, Shuck. Now he'll just pitch this one out there. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up second and goal.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Another shot from the 1 on second and goal.
Here we go. Check. Cougar 19. Go.
Kamara. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is third and goal.
The play
you're this close, all it takes is one defensive lineman defeating his block and getting some penetration, and that's exactly what we saw here. Not only to stop the ball carrier short of the end zone, but to take him down for a loss.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. To throw is shut. It is brought in the end zone. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, New Orleans. Extra point try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Saints will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Here we go. 19. What's that?
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. That's the linebacker, Pete Werner. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Saints take over.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
On 1st down, shut. They'll try to set up the screen here.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over, and now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
And he's in. Taysom Hill. Touchdown Saints. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
The extra point is good. The Saints will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
That's it.
They'll go play action with Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On second down, Stroud. Moving left. This one, downfield, taken in by Higgins. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. It's good for a Texans first down.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up second down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Field, but it is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Christian Kirk. And it's going to be third down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by him, there is a lot of space open underneath.
This one's just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. A tight end in motion now. On fourth down, Stroud. Now he'll work his way out right. Now for the third time in the first quarter, he's been intercepted. That's the linebacker, Pete Werner. And the Saints will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down. So after one, 14-0 is our score. More from New Orleans after this. It's the Saints with the football here as quarter 2 begins. As they've got it with 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Kamara. And he'll get about 6 there. Setting up second down.
He was brought down by Keelan. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 25-yard line.
Ready? 72.
They'll go again here with Kamara. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
A loss of a yard.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Another run here with Kamara. And that's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up 4th down.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. He'll get that complete to Mason Tipton. And he's going to have the 1st down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
2 minutes remain here in this 1st half. We're back to New Orleans after this. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Now a give running left with Kamara. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Ready? 19, Tiger, 19. Hook.
On the ground, it's Kamara. And the Saints are going to have 1st and goal coming up. He takes this down to about the 5.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves 1st and goal.
Okay, ready?
First 2 drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is 1st and goal. They'll run here with Kamara. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop him for no gain at the 4.
Brought down at the 4-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal.
Let's go. 19, 18.
To the air, he's shot. He's got his big tight ends. Juwan Johnson. Touchdown, New Orleans.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the 2nd quarter and the first 2 minutes of the 3rd quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
The clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Sparrow to throw here on 1st and 10. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it, and that's going to bring an end to this first half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Here comes a return from the 3. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
33-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. And he'll get forward for about a yard. It is Azeez Al-Shire with the stop.
34-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9. Chuck. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that 2nd down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3 and out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
70 left.
Looking to throw. Here is Shuck. That one's caught. Devon Vele. He needed 13, and that's exactly what he got. By the nose of the football, it's a 1st down.
13 yards on the play.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing is Shuck. That's into traffic, but taken in. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up the 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5. It's a give now to Kamara. And he's going to have a 1st down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up the 1st down.
Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him with that.
And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
It is 3rd and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Okay.
3rd and 10.
Set up. Cougar 19. Go.
Now Shuck. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the 1st down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on 4th down is at an all-time high.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Hut, hut.
They'll go. And here's Shuck. He's got his man complete to Johnson. And he is going to have a Saints 1st down.